revolved mainly around setup. This class requires a lot of work and detail, so it is important to be ready. For those students who have taken David's class before, most of this week was review, but for the new students, this week was very necessary for ensuring their success in this class. This week also began to lay the groundwork for electricity, the main topic of our first project. On Monday, we began class by setting up our semester notebooks. David took us through the setup and what needs to be included in our daily entries. Next, we set up our Twitter, ePortfolio, and Buzzword accounts. Then we did a class discussion on physics and reality. We discussed what physics and reality are and whether or not physics is real. Although most of the class determined that physics was indeed real, David corrected us by saying that physics is simply a way of representing reality. We ended this class by deciding what topic we would like to use for our project 2. We had the choice between infrared or RFID technology. As a class, we unanimously decided for infrared. On Wednesday, we learned the basics for making our enhanced video podcasts. David showed us how to make a movie using the Apple computers in the classroom. Luckily, he told us that the process should be similar when using a PC. Next, we picked our group mates for our first project. After this, we had a flip chart discussion about what we know and want to know about electricity. After discussing these as a class, we went over electrical safety and precautions. Then we got to bust out the castle kits and build our first circuit. We experimented with parallel, series, and combination setups. We learned the ways to light a light bulb and what is involved in this seemingly simple process. We ended class by experimenting with different objects to see if they conduct electricity. In between class, we had a video to watch, summaries to write, and Twitters to complete. Also, we took the Traxylene quiz that we took last semester. This was a quiz about a fake compound called Traxylene and how easy it is for students to regurgitate information. This setup week sets the tone for the whole semester. If you are not on top of the work in technology for this class, it is very easy to fall behind. Also, last semester, most people stuck with the same groups for the entire semester. If that is the case, this time around, the initial group selection is extremely important. My group mates both seem motivated and willing to work, and those are two important qualities that a good team member has. I don't want to end up doing all the work the night before the project is due. Aside from setup, this week also lets us begin preparing for our first project. The basic electricity work gets our mental gears turning. It is time to officially shift out of vacation mode and into school mode. Next week, we will really begin to learn and work. This means that this week was still a warm-up. I need to stay on top of my work and not let myself fall behind. This means updating my notebook, completing my podcast, and working with my group on our TIM starting immediately. If there is one thing I learned last semester, it is to not fall too far behind because the workload can become very overwhelming. I despise working with YouTube and podcasts, so I really need to make myself do them in a timely manner. Also, I need to start doing my outside research for our first project. That part is always easy, but it helps to get whatever work done that we can right away. Hopefully my team can stay motivated and ready to work throughout the semester. It already feels like the semester is going by fast, and it is only the second week. At this rate, the semester will be over before I know it. With this in mind, I need to try to keep focused and positive so that I can have a better experience this semester than I did last time. If I work hard and keep myself on task, I can earn that grade that I so hoped for last time but simply could not achieve.